Colonel. I'm here. It looks like it's a Metal Gear Solid marathon. I know. And it looks like you're totally yapping at me. And I'm not even listening. Because you know what? We're not just going to play Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 4. Ground Zeroes. And Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain. Oh no. We got some incentives. That's right. You want to see Metal Gear NES? You want to see Snake's Revenge? You want to see more stuff? You know what to do, Colonel. And don't forget, we also have some fun little bits. Some fun little donations you can do. Any $1, any 100 bits, you get to have your text displayed right here. That's right. With all its inaccuracies and all its amazingness on display. What's that, Colonel? You're wondering. Is there anything else that's gonna happen? Well, maybe. There might even be Metal Gears? No. Anime? No. There's gonna be the Colonel. I tried your Kentucky Fried Chicken. It didn't do it for me, Colonel. Why can't it be as good as Popeyes? Like, Colonel, I'm asking you. Why does it taste like wallpaper paste? Colonel, I'm begging you. Why does it taste like wallpaper paste? I know you were against it, Colonel. But they never changed. They never changed. And now here we are. Looking out, distant, cold, bitter. Just like the chicken. And now, I can't even look the Colonel in the eye anymore. I can't even look the Colonel in the face. I don't even recognize you, Colonel. You are not the man from Kentucky that we all fell in love with. In fact, I don't think you're from Kentucky at all. Colonel, do you know what time it is? That's right. It's time for you to eat my snake. That's right. We all saw this coming. There's been enough jokes for the last 13 years. And now, it's time. That's right. Time for us to get stream started. Yo. I'm Catnip, the cousin. Cousin to Catnip. Catnip without his bandana that he keeps forgetting to put on. Catnip wearing a Splash Woman shirt. Catnip with a capital cat. Fucking... We got many fun things. AKA the stuff we didn't get to finish yesterday. But I'm down to finish it. I think we can finish it. I feel like we can finish it. With the power of Disney and anime on our side, I think we can do anything. Well, hopefully Disney's not against us, because if Disney's against us, that could also suck. But I was watching more of Summer Games Fest. And it was cool seeing what do you call it? A bunch of the games today. There was like the Wholesome Direct, the woman-led Direct, South America, Southeast Asia. The South American one had the most bangers. Like games that I would like indie, platformery, good games. The Wholesome Direct was strange because they mostly just spent it like talking. Mostly about for the Day of the Devs. Oh, that was today. The stuff I'm talking about. After Day of the Devs was the Devolver Digital thing yesterday, and that was like such a well-produced like bit, and it was actually pretty funny. But all they had was like literally one game to show, and they after like 10 minutes they were like, "All right, we're done." And that was it. But today, like earlier, like it's still going on right now. You can go over to Summer Games Fest, like the Game Awards account. You can like see it right this second. There's still like it gets exhausting. It's like 5 hours of ads back to back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, no. So like the Wholesome games was mostly like the farming stuff. You know what I mean? Or like puzzle games. And then a lot of them, the games were just depending on like who made it. So it could be anything from like the bartender type games to like Yoshi's Island inspired games to horror games to like visual novel stuff to like cute animal games, and it was, you know, it's like everything. Just depends what you're into. But I also got a few demos. Mina the Hollower has a demo, and You Could Replay has a demo, but it's such a bitch to run, even though I'm way above the minimum requirements. So I don't know what that's about. It's not like I'm like at the limit, or like I'm actually way above it, or at least like pretty decently above the minimum. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I think it's just not optimized just yet. It's having issues. I might have to play it in windowed or something for stream. Because even like before stream, I usually try to open stuff just to make sure it works. You know what I mean? But yeah, that game was making my computer like rev up like a jet engine. And that's never a good sound. I mean, shit is working way too hard. And it doesn't help that everything's like super hot right now. I need to plug in my AC, which I'm not going to do right now, obviously, but we'll figure it out. Isn't that right, Colonel? What's that? Big booty bitches. No, ain't nothing but some birds flown away. Yeah, you know that video, right? Ain't nothing but some birds. I think that's an ancient catnip meme at this point. The Devolver game was like this, what do you call it? Like the ball, where it's like the paddle at the bottom and the bricks at the top, the ball breaker games. Except it was more like adventure-y. So like it was like a continuously moving screen and the guy would like walk around and stuff. It was called like Ball Break X or some shit like that. But they did this whole like, he was like an Asian kid and then he got played by like this brown dude as an adult representing who he was. And he talks about how he's like an egotistical game developer and like the team's pissed at it. It was like a whole like fucking thing. But sorry, I got speechless because what? Banjo-Kazooie no Yata Banjo-san or Japan Adventure. This is my favorite old Japanese story. The bear and the bird. Let's go kind of hard though. Bollocks Pit, that's the one. All right. Ball X Pit, you search for Ball Break X. I was close. I had the X and the ball right. I just messed up the pit. One of the results was porn. Well, I mean, you gotta pay the bills somehow. I mean, you gotta... They ain't devolving just video games, you know what I'm saying? They ain't, just, doing that, you know? Maybe they're... What do you want? You're a cat. He's shedding. She be shedding. What are you doing? You're a cat. Okay, you're a cat. You're a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh god, what? Get out of here. God. She's like, fine. I'm a cat, I'll leave. Alright, let's just get into this. I'm honestly pretty motivated to beat this goddamn game. I'm not joking. We've spent hours on this last thing. Like, we can do it. I know we can do it. With the power of anime and Walmart on my side, we can do anything. We can do freaking anything. Sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. We can do anything. Load this dick. We can do anything. Did you find results for Dolby Digital Surround? Where's the video? There it is. Fish Islands! Okay, we're not watching it. It's way too long. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, X. Whoa, BRB? Yeah. Classic gorilla. I like how it just remembers what I kept it on. Alright, let's just keep going. I swear that's a cell phone thing, isn't it? The doo-boo-doo-boo. Going back to Philly. We've kind of learned how to do special moves at this point. Kinda. Oh, okay, my controller got weird. There we go. Getting all tangled. Because the combos is only for my Z thing. But at this point, I'm probably not gonna fuck with it because I kind of have it down now. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Why that takes so long? I guess that's in that other menu. What are you grinding on, Snake? You're a feeble grind. No! True, sometimes he just like gets off it, like he won't go on the thing anymore. Yeah, I just gotta go to that spot now. And if I can bust off just a few of those two specials, I should be good. You don't break your camera, dude. Yeah! Damn it, Snake! I think I still make more doing the grinding thing though. Huh. I think I still make more points per second or whatever with the fucking the grind shit. I'm so like shocked that I just cannot find this hidden item. We could have been done hours ago, but there's no record of where it exists, and I just don't know where it is. We've checked every square inch of this map multiple times. That's what makes it so confusing. It's like, what? Like, what? It's not any of these, because we checked all these before. Have I searched online? Yes, as I've said multiple times. There's no video footage of this existing, because no one's ever done this on YouTube or anything. Every character, so even if I look at a different character's route, they all have different layouts and different everything. So items are in different spots, so I've checked maps that do exist for this stage. Because every character basically has their own unique stage. Or different variant. It's going on, Fleecy. So the issue is Solid Snake's a secret character. So he's not like a main character, so like there's like no video evidence of anything. There's no written guides for this game. And yeah, this will probably be the first YouTube video to actually, if I find it, to find it, but I can't find it. Yeah, there's really no record, yeah. And there's no speedrun or anything either. Wait, is there? And then I never checked for that. I didn't check for a speedrun. How you doing, Fleecy? No, I don't have $1,000, Fleecy, unfortunately. I cannot afford that. Well, 700 plus 130 per game or whatever. And that's assuming I don't buy like anything. Okay, wait. There actually was an SGDQ run of this. Holy shit.
Et bien maintenant, vous l'avez et ça c'est beau. Donc attention, une fois encore. On a fait
Hey, it's the fucking level.
pas coutume, on détruit les poubelles dans un
Yeah, the cheapest games are 100, and then the most expensives are. You're in Canada, right? You should know this. Yo, Rob, thanks for the combo.
un jeu de 6 points.
Okay, this guy does all missions, so he has to do
Un
it.
ordre pour ensuite débloquer une nouvelle partie du niveau qui nous permettra de le terminer. Enfin bon.
I never thought to look for a fucking speedrun.
Là, on commence vraiment à rentrer dans des maps immenses.
Why did it take forever to type in? How did this man just get 25,000? I'm sorry, what?
Débloquer une nouvelle partie du niveau qui nous permettra de le terminer. Enfin bon. Là, on commence vraiment à rentrer dans des maps immenses. Et on arrive à faire tout ça en moins de 3 minutes, hein, ce qui est quand même assez impressionnant, faut l'avouer. Ah là, ça enchaîne extrêmement bien. 66 000 points, la vache. Là, le commentateur que je n'entends pas du jeu devait être impressionné par tant de skills. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
I realize that now. It's all in
Cette
French.
fois, on détruit des poubelles. Voilà, une fois n'est pas
I think it's a French
on
restream.
détruit les poubelles dans
Whatever,
un
I
jeu
don't
de
care.
skate. On va en classique. Allez, on a trouvé un photographe qu'on impressionne directement. On récupère le premier des ballons de basket.
Chat manager won't load. Have to type in chat bar to type to send a message.
Tout en bas. Alors là, il y a
You might have to refresh.
3 niveaux, on va
You have
dire.
looked into getting it though? Yeah. That's $6.99 for the Mario Kart bundle plus tax.
De la ville.
And then games start at 99 to 130 plus tax. There's some Switch 2 games that are cheaper. Like if they were like a $30 Switch 1 game, they're like $60 Canadian.
C'est pas facile de réussir l'intégration.
Like Sonic X Shadow Generations and shit like that. But no joke, Tears of the Kingdom is $130, which is like, it's a Switch 1 game. What the fuck do you mean?
Là, non. On va essayer de caler l'intégralité des missions en une seule fois.
Okay, so the hidden item has to be down here then.
Extrêmement impressionnant à voir.
It said all missions.
Explique la raison pour laquelle on n'a pas de temps à perdre à faire des tricks trop élaborés.
Where the is it gonna be under the fucking train? Even though I checked that a bajillion times.
De grind possible, tout en ce qui nous permet du coup à la fois, comme je vous l'ai expliqué, de faire des points et de rester en mouvement.
You know how they just parkour everywhere.
On a fait,
I know how to parkour.
Il y en a une autre à faire un petit peu plus loin. Ah, malheureusement, on n'a pas pu enchaîner correctement les tricks pour ce deuxième photographe. C'est bon.
Oh, he was doing that for
pour impressionner ce photographe ici.
The camera guy. I guess you could see him from there.
La deuxième alarme, ce qui va sortir le métro. Et ensuite, en montant sur le métro, on va être capable de récupérer le
Where's the item?
Ballon de basket. Il nous reste plus que 45 secondes à au timer, donc il faut quand même...
I saw the basketball. Oh no, there's one more basketball.
Ah, c'est l'avant-dernier. Ah oui, le dernier, il est justement à côté de la première... voilà. De la
Where's the item?
De la première alarme que l'on a déclenchée. Ah, par contre, ça, c'était pas prévu. 28
I think they
secondes,
fucked up there.
27 secondes.
So it has to be in this last area then. Has to be here. Motherfucker!
Il a raté l'objet caché, il est juste à droite.
You can't move the camera in this game! Oh, that actually pisses me off. You literally can't do like a first-person look around or anything. And I've jumped that ramp so many times. Oh, that actually pisses me off. Oh, that's so lame. I still want to try and get the score thing, but now I just feel like there's no point because I'm just not playing the game correctly at all. That's all I've learned today. I sucked at this game. All right.
Come on, show us something.
There's like not even a hint that it's here. Like, how would you know that there's a hidden item here, dude? Snake. Fuck the... Wow. I can't get over this. This is actually blowing my mind. And of course, now I can never go straight up anymore. I used to be so good at this, and now I've lost all my skill. I can't believe it's right here.
Your mission is to complete 2 activities.
I would hate early Tony Hawk games, the ones that I love and play a lot. What? Although I prefer 3 more than 1 and 2, maybe that's why. And then 4 we're gonna be playing next month, like the original 4. But 1 and 2 I put a lot of time into. And we literally did the speedrun for it, if you remember. Because of your request. Well, there was a boss after this. Kind of spoiled it by accident. I never had an issue with Tony Hawk games with knowing where the things were. Because they always seem pretty obvious. Or they're like... It wasn't literally so hidden that you couldn't even see that it existed. And the camera couldn't turn or do anything to prevent you from seeing it. Tank Force! This is the last mission. These ones are actually usually pretty fun. I can't believe I wasted hours on the stage. And GDQ had it the whole fucking time. God damn it. I just didn't think to look at a speedrun. Even though that's like... the thing. They're sounding very, very German. Our favorite. This is a song that reminds me of Sonic Colors. Let me grind you. Said every creepy guy ever. God damn. But overall, though, I actually kind of like this game. It's actually kind of cool. Like, I wouldn't have put 6 hours in if I didn't like it. But it definitely has its issues. And they really should have just committed to the video game theme. I like this kind of shit. As opposed to the, like, real life, whatever shit. But I think they just really, really were afraid of alienating the Tony Hawk audience. But they didn't want to put too much weird shit. But they wanted to put enough unique shit so that it was worth it or whatever. Damn, you really got to grind this thing for a while. What the hell? It's really just like a slow grind, huh? Slow grind. Does Tank even care about me anymore? Let's go. Yo, Dick, you can't do that. Bro, I'm stuck. Game. Although I've never really played Tony Hawk Underground 1 or 2. Like a little bit, but I've heard those ones are like the best ones. I mean, I never did like American Wasteland or anything, but apparently those have like insane amount of mods. I've never even thought about like Tony Hawk mods. Game did not like that. Yeah, we're not making it this time. We were close though, damn. Wow, okay, the last phase is just some bullshit, huh? What the fuck was that?
You are no match for us. It's useless. So surrender.
What was that ending? No, what was that game? Don't tell what was that to me. What the hell was that to you?
You are no match for us. It's useless. So surrender.
This very, angry German man in the tank. Is it really gonna take me like 30 seconds to get the first hit? RNG, please. Actually, the one thing in Tony Hawk games that used to annoy me was like the trick showdown stuff. Although once you got good at the game, it didn't really matter too much. Bro, can this not take 50 seconds? Running an angry Germans, that's just life. Why are they angry? Or is it like a all Germans are angry kind of thing? But thanks, dude. You know what? I really don't know. That actually looked like it helped me. Funny enough, that actually seemed to have helped me. Well, this one, I wasn't gonna say it, but I think we're fighting a Nazi. Especially with all the war-related stuff in this game. It's like, Is that why this tank's all confused? He's like in the wrong time period. They're trying to pull like a Wolfenstein or something, like a really edgy final boss. Make his head explode like Bionic Commando. I mean, what is this, a Persona game? I don't know how much extra time I have. So I don't know how, like, close I have to be with this. Like, can I waste a lot of time? I feel like some of this is just RNG, though. Like, he can just be such a dick. Snake, you're actually annoying the shit out of me. Holy shit. Turn around. We'll just do the turn strat, 'cause it seems to work. Yeah, run into him and then he just turns around. What the fuck was that? That's never happened before. Like, going fast is actually like a detriment in the stage. Uh-huh. It's bad there's no, like, boss music. Like, it's just the same playlist, the same 15 songs. I know there's that sick Metal Gear remix that we heard in Metal Gear Solid 2. That's in this game. That's where it's from. But we never unlocked it or heard it yet. Like, even on the tanker, I didn't play it. So I wonder if there's some kind of unlock for the music. Look at that, Rob. Is your chat working now? My phone was having issues the other day of, like, when I tried to backspace, it just, like, wouldn't backspace. Also, for some reason, if I try to look at any TikTok on mobile data on my phone, it literally crashes my phone and freezes it. I can only look at it on Wi-Fi. It's the only app that does it, too. Everything else is fine. It's weird. It's been like this for a while, too. This angry German. No, you dick! Oh, that was actually strategy. What strategy? This guy's throwing more grenades than World at War. Anyone played that Call of Duty games like? Okay, yeah, they gave you a shit ton of extra time. I didn't have to reset as much as I did. Bro! Okay, you're actually fucking me. I can't lose with like a slither of health. That's embarrassing. Hello? Snake, you're not grinding anything. That was actual cock. He just grinded nothing, and then it didn't count. There we go. Not the pizza place! Okay, sir. Except you just lost to a skateboarding called Snake. That's it! I think we just did it! I think that's GG. All I had to do was look at a YouTube video that I tried to find for so long, and I finally could find it today. Honestly, I wish they just went further with it. They should have went, like, full video game skateboarding game. Just called it, like, Konami Skateboarding. You know, and had, like, fucking, like, just more video game levels. Especially with Konami's background. They could have done, like, the arcade stuff. Oh, it's the same song we've already heard in the game. Damn, actually a shit ton of designers. I guess each stage was probably its own designer, if I were to guess. So maybe that's why the game was so, like, some were regular and some were more video game. Like, everyone just kind of did their own thing. Which would make sense. That's what this game kind of feels like. They sort of just mashed together all this shit. And some of it actually works really well, in my opinion. Like, I really like the boss battles and, like, the video game thematic stuff. And some of the level design was pretty good too, actually. I actually liked some of the level design. Like, it worked well with the technique of the game. But it's a little janky. It's jankier than Tony Hawk. But overall, it's actually like I'm surprised it got chewed up as much. I feel like people were just really harsh on this game. But the one thing I'm thinking is we played the GameCube version, and it looked like the GameCube version wasn't really that popular. Most people played the PS2 version. So I wonder if the PS2 version is like a bad version of the game. Because PS2 was a weaker system. It was the weakest of the three back in the day, with Xbox being the strongest. This game was also not on Xbox. It was only on PS2 and GameCube. But I wonder if the GameCube just ran the game better. You know what I mean? Because like what I played here didn't feel like a 3 out of 10 or whatever shit they gave this. I was like, what? What did they give? What did they give this again? I'd say it's like a 7 out of 10. I'd say like a 7 out of 10 sounds about right. Like I didn't really hate it. I had fun. I'd play it again. Yeah, I got like 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. PlayStation Magazine gave it a 6 out of 10. I'd say that even that feels. I feel like a 7 would be fair for this. I feel like did none of them beat it? I wonder if a lot of these reviewers played like one level, went as a ripoff, and then just like didn't do anything else. Because like the gameplay is just, it's fine. Like it does what you're supposed to do. It's serviceable. But Famitsu loved this game, by the way. It got a 31 out of 40. I think the Japanese reviewers actually like played the game. Well, the North American reviewers at the time. Because Nintendo Power gave it a 3.3 out of 5, but Nintendo Power is pretty biased, giving everything high scores. IGN, yeah, so IGN gave the GameCube version 4.3 out of 10, while the PS2 version got a 3 out of 10. So I think my theory is correct, where the GameCube version is a better game. Like, even by the reviews. But there's not that many reviews of the GameCube one. But all the reviews for the GameCube one are fucking way higher than the PS2 one. So it's kind of interesting, right? I think we played the better version. I mostly wanted to play this just to be like, look, Raiden's on GameCube. He was, and the plants, the tanker, he was here the whole time. But yeah, there's actually a surprising amount of content in this. And each character has their own, like, campaign, like their own set of stages with its own level design and layouts and everything. Like, that's actually like, that's more than Tony Hawk does. So I don't think Tony Hawk changes the layouts. It's always the same shit every time. Like, no matter the character. Like, you know, the cassettes are on the same spot and skates in the same spot and all that. You thought it was a part of one of the MGS games, but apparently not. This game? I mean, it kind of, at this point, this is the same game that was inside Metal Gear Solid 2. But the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo only had like the one level, you know what I mean? But it was effective. This is that game. This is like the full version of the Metal Gear Solid 2 game. Because the Metal Gear Solid 2 was literally just a demo. Like they did that little thing. So that, I think this game did so poorly. Because the Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Yeah, it's called Substance. Yeah, that came out a year after this game, if I remember correctly. So that was 2003 with Substance. And this was 2002. So I think they were like, fuck it, just throw it in there because it's such a meme. And maybe people will fucking like retroactively buy the game. And the only reason why we're playing it is because of the Metal Gear Solid association. I mean, like, we could do the whole thing as Raiden as well. Because he has his own set of stages. Frogger is cursed, by the way. We checked. The Gorilla's probably my favorite. The Gorilla and the Alien, I mean. Where does Raiden go? I think Raiden also... He starts in Castlevania, it looks like. Oh, he starts in jail. Okay. Then he goes to the Metal Gear Solid. I think that's Philly, but a different section. No, this one... No, the basketball's Philly. I don't know what this one... I don't think we ever saw this place. We never saw the... Oh, no, we saw the Winter Place, but this is like a different version of it. People expected more back then. I think the reviewers straight up just didn't play the game beyond like 5 minutes. And they probably didn't know about the secret characters, because how would they know about that? Like, they probably didn't know Solid Snake was in the game and all this shit. You know what I mean? They were just like, oh. Because we only have them because we put in a code. And Raiden and all that. I like how he's got a sword, though. That is kind of sick. Yeah, so he's in a totally different part of Castlevania than Snake was. Like, I haven't seen this part. Like, that's really fucking cool. For a skateboarding game. Like, that's a lot of content. Like, if it was only the 5 stages and every character did the same stages, that would have been like, wow, this game's lame. Wait, you get to collect crosses? Oh. It's a cool looking level, though. It's like the outside of the castle. That was it for the score mission? Really? I guess I'm used to doing all the fucking hard stages now. I'm like, this is it? This is all you need? Really? What else do we gotta do? Man, this is such an... I'm not... Wow, the game really does ramp up in difficulty. I was like, that's it? Some of the shit they were making us do later was fucking actually hard. Might as well just finish the stage. Like, we're already here. Bonus content. Bonus! Give me your cross. Give me your Jesus. So it's canon that Raiden has 3 crucifixes. Yeah, Kojima totally should have made this canon in Metal Gear Solid 4. Snake! I haven't seen you since we went skateboarding. Raiden, I keep telling you that was a dream. No, remember, we fought Dracula. I wonder if the Psycho... Oh, no, it wouldn't work like that. I wonder if the fake Psycho Mantis in 4 would know about this game. But the PS3... kind of was backwards compatible, but not really. Like, by that point, it wasn't. What was this last cross? Where's the cross? Where's Jesus? I'm trying to find Jesus. Why can't I find Jesus? Somebody needs to help me find Jesus. Where's the last cross though? What the fuck? Where's this last cross, dude? We're really gonna fail because I couldn't find the last 2 things. Oh. Oh. Well, so much for beating the stage. Edit hair? You think they'd let you touch Raiden's hair? His glorious locks. Faster. But yeah, no, so... GG. Let's do some on metal. This is what was supposed to happen yesterday, by the way. There we go, it's done. Just had to look up a speedrun. Imagine that.